You Must
The
Be
Road to
This Tall
Sorrowful
by Randall R.
Lawson.
Reese. Teaser. Interior, NYC Penthouse, night. Deacon Samuels, 36, disgraced ex-star NFL quarterback, sips a whiskey on a sleek chrome and black leather couch in his Central Park adjacent penthouse. He broods as he glowers at the walls filled with photos of him in his NFL glory days, with celebrities, gorgeous women, and even more gorgeous cars. His cell rings and he glances down the hallway. When he hears the shower come on, he relaxes, then grabs his glass and retreats to the balcony. Exterior, NYC penthouse balcony, continuous. Deacon glances back again, then looks down at his iPhone. The background, a PR photo of himself with a shit-eating grin, and scowls as he answers the call.
Miles, man, I told you not to call me on this number. The feds will be...
The voice on the other end cuts him off.
My brother isn't your concern.
The voice doesn't agree.
Don't you threaten me.
Deacon slams his glass down on the rail.
I just found the investors. I never touched that money, so it's a little late to...
The voice interrupts again, and Deacon laughs bitterly.
Yeah? Well, I have dirt on every last one of you. You try anything? Straight to the feds. So go to hell.
He picks up the glass, expression hard. The voice on the other end rises, agitated or soothing, hard to tell. As Deacon's lips curl in a sneer, footsteps rush from the penthouse at his back. Before he can turn, a body hits him, high and hard, and Deacon pitches over the railing with a cry and plummets into the dark, towards the unforgiving pavement below. Exterior, deserted dirt road, in the swamps, night. Ominous trees, choked with Spanish moss, hug the sides of the road. Beyond them, low fog swirls across a dank swamp. Deacon's body hits the packed dirt road, hard. After a long, breathless moment, Deacon forces himself to his feet. At the sight of the desolate road, he spins, stunned, confused. The silence lengthens, the night far too quiet. Then, from around the corner, an engine clatters. Headlights appear, and Deacon shades his eyes from the glare as the vehicle stops. The driver's door opens. A silhouette steps onto the running board and hollers.
Best be getting in the truck before neighbors start taking an interest.
Relieved to be rescued from this godforsaken road, Deacon jogs toward the truck, only to stop at the sight of the driver. Sadie Wilson, 35. Flat eyes and ratty clothes match the decrepit 1930s truck, but her severe haircut, oddly modded shotgun, and tense scowl suggest a post-apocalyptic existence.
Let's get a move on.
But Deacon, more used to giving orders than taking them, recovers a bit of his alpha dog attitude.
Who the hell are you? And where the hell are we?
Fast as a snake, she raises her ever-present shotgun and fires, twice, past his left ear. The sound's pure shotgun, but what flies from the barrel's more like a laser, if lasers shot eerie red hellfire that burns through whatever it touches. As the gun blasts, Deacon ducks and yells.
Whoa, lady, what the...
Before he can finish the question, she grabs his shoulder and spins him around. On the ground, a horrible, very dead, hybrid monster sizzles next to what's left of a second one. Humanoid, mostly, but with distended muzzle and teeth of a demon werewolf love child.
I know you're new here, but one thing you're gonna have to learn is no questions. Ever.
But Deacon's too shocked at the sight of the monsters at his feet to respond. So Sadie shrugs.
Fine. Don't want a lift? Y'all can walk.
She turns back to the truck, but he grabs her arm.
Fuck the no questions. What the hell is that thing?
Sadie, once again, swings the shotgun up and pulls the trigger a third time as Deacon ducks. He whirls to see three beasts vanish back into the mist over the swamp, and another dead on the ground beside the first two.
Keep asking questions. The next one can have you with my compliments.
Sadie stomps to the truck, tosses the gun on the rack over the back window, slides behind the wheel, and puts it in gear as Deacon scrambles to the other side and climbs in. End teaser. Act 1. Interior Sadie's truck, continuous. As Sadie drives off, Deacon opens his mouth.
That better not be a question.
He closes it again. Then she looks over and relents a bit.
Don't mean you can't talk.
How can I?
He hesitates and rephrases that.
I mean, someone might be wondering where we are or where we're going.
And as long as they don't make it a question, I'd be happy to tell them.
When he nods his understanding, she nods back and replies,
This here's the road to Sorrowful, and it's not so much a where as a series of facts you're plumb not gonna like. So, let's introduce ourselves first, and then get to the unpleasant bits. Sadie Wilson.
She sticks out her hand and he hesitantly shakes it.
Deacon. Deacon Samuels. By name, not profession.
That last was intended as a joke, but Sadie just shrugs.
Get all kinds here.
When she doesn't continue, he makes a move it along gesture.
And here is my condolences. And sorry to be the one to break it to you, but, well, you're dead.
Deacon stares, realizes she's serious, and bails out. Sadie, anticipating his reaction, stands on the brakes, grabs her shotgun from the rack, and climbs out after him. Exterior, Sadie's truck, continuous. Deacon continues to freak. Sadie's sympathetic, but her eyes scan the swamp around them.
Fuss all you want, but remember, words here have consequences. So you'll need to move this hissy fit along and get back in the truck.
There's got to be a logical explanation.
Sure. Maybe you're crazy, or maybe it's drugs. And if you want to get ripped to bits exploring that thought, it's all the same to me. If not, best be in the truck before I get her in gear.
Deacon stares at her in disbelief, then whirls in a circle in search of any sane alternative. As good as her word, Sadie gets back in her truck, and, as she shifts into gear, Deacon climbs in. But he huddles against the door, a wary eye on her as they head off down the road. Exterior, run-down roadhouse, later. Deacon wakes from a restless doze as Sadie's truck comes to a stop outside a run-down roadhouse. He looks around the lot at the assortment of cars, trucks, and motorcycles. All eras, but every last one a scrapyard reject. Sadie's truck may be a wreck, but it's the nicest wreck here. She reaches for her door handle and explains.